my name is Alex. I'm a professional tattoo artist. I'm here with the lovely Bernadette, who is going to model for us, and we're going to do a little demonstration and application of how to actually apply SkinLock. Dr. Barrows is going to explain, and I'm going to do the applying.
So we have SkinLock, which is a hydrogel that we use to treat tattoos. Obviously, this is not a fresh tattoo on Bernadette, but we'll show you how you would go about applying SkinLock. The product comes in 24 single-use 5-gram foil packets. It also comes with a bottle of sealant spray. So this is a two-step application where we apply the hydrogel to the fresh tattoo first, then we spray it with a sealing spray to create a rubbery, transparent protective membrane that you would wear for 2 to 3 hours after the completion of a fresh tattoo. If this were a new tattoo now, the first thing that Alex would do would be to have cleaned the skin, removing any blood or exudate, any grease or green soap or anything on the skin. And then he will apply a small amount of hydrogel to the fresh tattoo. It's important if you're used to using petroleum-based products, you're used to putting on a large amount of petroleum. The hydrogel only needs to be applied in a very thin veneer. So we really just need enough to literally just shine up the tattoo. We don't want peaks and troughs and valleys and blobs of hydrogel. We just really want to have a very, very thin coat. And we'd apply that coat over the entire area of the new tattoo, leaving an additional maybe 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of framing outside of the fresh tattoo area. Unlike many products that you may be used to applying to the skin, is many things don't stick to wet skin. Hydrogels actually do very well with wet skin. In fact, they stick better when you have a fresh wound. So what Alex is going to show you now is we have a spray that contains a film forming agent, and we need to use a very small sparing amount of the spray, typically applied 12 to 18 inches away from the skin. So a little further, we're about there. And so Alex is going to show you just a light mist of the spray. That's all you need. So I'll show you at this point, it looks wet on the camera, but in fact this is actually a rubbery, transparent membrane that you can touch with the skin without tearing it. So Bernadette would keep this on for 1.5 to 2 hours. Maybe if you had a very dense tattoo with a lot of fill on it, maybe keep it on for 3 hours for something that has a little bit more bleeding and a little bit more exudation. But otherwise, at the end of 3 hours, she would go home, put this under cool water in the sink or the shower, and just gently allow it to rub off in the water, and then go to whatever the artist recommends as a typical aftercare product. What you'll find is this significantly reduces the amount of ink loss, so the next morning you don't see ink on the bed sheets like you might be used to with other products used.